Many of you out there will probably have heard of the infamous Australian Great Emu War of 1932. If you haven't, just type that term into the search bar after watching this video. But I suspect that many of you have never heard of when the British Army were called out to try and blow up an unspeakable horror. The monster of Ickham Pond, which is near Canterbury in Kent. The foul beastie conducted a reign of terror between 1975 and 1977. It had an insatiable appetite and a fearsome reputation, devouring thousands of goldfish, which was a problem for the property owner, Mr. Alf Leggett, who used to make a living selling them. The identity of the killer wasn't certain, but Mr. Leggett believed that the terror was, in fact, a perch. A common predatory fish in British waters, it was thought that the beast may, in fact, weigh up to as much as 1 pound, about half a kilo, in weight. However, this was no ordinary perch, as the cunning of the creature knew no bounds. Despite the efforts of fishermen, including the famous explorer Colonel John Blashford Snell, the monster eluded capture and continued its rampage. I'm not really sure at what point the army got involved. Apparently the first efforts to kill the wee beastie utilised a 5-man crew with a machine gun. I have literally no idea how that is meant to work, or if that is actually true. Reports from the time are murky. But what did certainly occur was the deployment of sappers from the Junior Leaders Regiment, Royal Engineers, on May 18th, 1977. They deployed a ferret scout car, divers, and 8 explosive charges in an attempt to deal with the menace. Despite their best efforts, they succeeded in only bringing to the surface this. I don't know what it is, no doubt someone in the comments can tell us all, but it was not the vicious creature that lurked in the depths. Because that was caught on June 10th by 2 Southern Water engineers equipped with a rowing boat, fishing net and a stun rod. They recovered the suspected culprit, a 1 pound perch. But doubt still lingered as to whether this was, in fact, the culprit. As one of the heroic captors remarked at the time, I rather think herons could be responsible for much of the trouble. Huge thanks to Matt at the Armourer's Bench for bringing this utterly nuts story to my attention. A link to his channel is in the description. I recommend you check it out. And if you want to watch all of the original BBC report on the sappers' attempts to blow up the monster, again, link is in the description.